Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Heads Will Roll Reforged, episode number 3 in our season 2, playing as the Virtuous, hopefully the Virtuous badass, but the training hasn't gone as well as I would have liked. Could have been better. But the first step for us is to get rid of this wanted poster by hopefully finding a few more people to chase off. Turns out I have somehow forgotten to equip a weapon. We'll go with War Axe and the Poor Man's Shield. I think everything else is fine. Do we want that over that? I don't think so. Weapon skill is also pretty valuable. Yeah, no, I think we'll leave it as is. Okay, let's go. Just to make sure I'm not tired, am I? No, we're in great shape. Okay, let's travel. Oh my goodness! I didn't read what that said, but I didn't click it so quickly that I can't go back and look and post at what it said. What the hell is going on here? Fair Maiden's Portrait, a tiny locket with a handmade portrait of a beautiful lady. I've never seen this. Whatever this was, this is a new event. I've never happened before. Requires a perfect relationship with one girl and no relationship with other girls to use. That's hilarious! Wait, no relationships with other girls? What does that mean? Does that mean not 100? Requires 90 or more virtue. Instantly removes all active poisonings and bleedings. Instantly recovers 1 level of fatigue. Oh, this is a shop, because we can buy it. I thought these were all things we could just take. Interesting. Wow, this is quite a compilation of trinkets. Leper's Mask, permanent level 4 toxicity. I think that means you can't heal. I'm sorry. I think that means you can't train. No, can't rest. So your fatigue, I don't know. Or maybe it means you can't heal I don't know. There's something with toxicity. I don't remember what it is exactly. I don't think the skull ring is very good. The torture mask is a little bit weird. It provides bonus vitality only. So you kill an enemy, increases vitality by 1. That just doesn't seem that great. Silver spurs for plus 15 prestige. I guess that's good for a prestige check, but you know what? We're earning all the prestige we need right here. Plus 1 prestige per person we kill. We should be killing somebody else pretty soon. Green stone ring. These are actually pretty useful trinkets. The rings in particular. If you plan to go all the way past the mercenary quests in France, past Olivia to Life Beyond, past Ruffin, it'd be worth it to take a few of these so that you could, if you want to have a romance with the girl over there. Just long story short. But I don't know if this is, so instantly removes. I don't know how this works exactly. I'm intrigued enough I might buy it. I actually plan to only, but then if we want to get the mask from her, I'm just curious to see how it works exactly. Instantly recovers 1 level of fatigue. Like, instantly removes all active poisonings and bleedings is... I mean, it's better than the poison mask. But it doesn't sell for as much. I'm not gonna do it. It's cool. Oh, okay, wow. And we want to get the healing herbs. Poisonous plants, we'll just pick them up, but we'll probably end up discarding them. Okay, here we go. Armed man with a bundle of brushwood emerges on the opposite side of the clearing. His clothes smeared with mud are torn and frayed by tree branches. However, some of the heraldic symbols on them are still visible, and they seem suspiciously familiar to you. You are willing to swear that you are looking at a deserter. Upon seeing you, the stranger immediately draws his weapon and rushes in your direction. Should we try to reason with him? My reason is not throw a threat. Your words make him think. By the facial expression and demeanor of your deserter, you sense that he is in a desperate situation, and letting you go will put him in no less jeopardy than if he were to face you in combat. After a little hesitation, he nevertheless agrees to confide in you, making you give your word that you won't give out his whereabouts to anyone. Wait a second. Wait a second. Where's my wanted poster? The whole point of that was to increase my wanted poster. I can't do anything else now. Dang it. Huh. Well, I guess this one goes in the garbage, man. Well, that's not true. It's unfortunate, but there will be more opportunities, and I might as well just try to take them. It's becoming like a little bit of a thing, isn't it? On its own. I just can't manage to get that quite right. Anyway, maybe I should get the Marauder's Dream. That would help us a lot. We don't have any net coverage. It's pretty good. Only 011. I actually, oddly enough, I prefer the 550 one because you'll get the Aventail will give you a 5 and 50 as well. Anyway, it looks like I've already used up all the leather from here. I forgot. I mean, yeah, we already did that. Oh, we can also see what Bartholomew wants. I don't remember what he wants in this. By the way, yeah, nothing from you. Oh, that's right. He's incapacitated. He's got to be healed by Cecilia. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do that. That would be very unvirtuous. Earl? Okay. That's right. So the Earl promised to pay us money, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to say thank you. I don't think we would say thanks for nothing. You actually don't lose very much. So he gives you like 15 reputation just by coming and talking to him. And you only lose, I think, 3 if you ask for money. Our money situation's in pretty good shape, so I don't think we really need it. But we wouldn't have lost much if we had pursued that route. I guess we'll just do some more training then. So as usual, we'll take this off and equip the lucky stuff, just in case it potentially helps. My goodness, I really want to get rid of those poisonous flowers. I don't think there's any reason to keep them. I mean, we do have a lot of items that we're not using, but that's fine. Let's go train. Nope. Okay, good. I got 4 out of that. Mortify. We'll do again. Alright, he buys us. Oh. Okay, this is the fight. Yeah, we'll participate. Agility, agility, strength. It's like a cheat code. Now back to my mortifying. Okay, there's the blood poisoning that we have to avoid doing anything more after that. But we're healing for 0, which is fantastic. So, I think we can train at this point. Spar. Oh, finally sparring is worth. Oh, we're only going to get 2 points out of it because it stops at 20. Yeah, still, it's nice to have something. Virtue. Oh, look at that. Blood loss is healed. And it's healed again. And fatigue was decreased. Fatigue recovery was increased, I should say. The commander of one of the officers, you and 2 dozen tasked with digging trenches. Spend the next. Oh, look at that. But now we're spared from it because of our prestige. Fantastic. And our rank. And we're in good shape there. Let's go back to training. Spar one more time. And more mortifying. Ah, vitality was lowered. Did I have something I didn't realize? I think that the vitality is dropped once you already have an affliction. It may just be a random chance that it happens regardless. Okay, so we're still in good shape there. I didn't do the pharmacist stuff off camera. Couldn't be bothered. Mortify. Okay. Train. So we don't want to do sparring anymore. Any further increase in our weapons talent has to come from training with the coach. But let's go ahead and do agility. Let's do endurance. Okay, the Earl requests to see us. We know what that's about. Wants us to go into the town. We can prepare to do that in just a moment, though. Okay, blood poisoning, fatigue recovery, heal blood loss. But he did not heal toxicity, so we get that one out of the way. Mortify. And we're in good shape. Let's train endurance. 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 No. That's okay. We're in pretty good shape. Maybe I'll do one more coordination. Mortify. loss, fatigue, and blood loss. Okay, great. We're clean. Great. One more? Well, it looks like we can get that one done by just playing the loot. Instead, let's get our trinkets all... Well, let's talk to the Earl first, and then let's get our trinkets all organized. Okay, here we go. Hunting knife, which we can just sell right away. It does provide additional money and leather from scavenging. Very unlikely. Okay, and we're promoted to sergeant, which is very funny. Here, let's go talk to the sergeant.
Ah, who's that I see? God strike me now if it isn't our new sergeant himself. You go fast, lad. Can't keep up with you. Just yesterday you were bare-assed militia, and I barely had time to wipe your snot up. And look at you now. That's a big man right there. I'm very happy for you, son, but try not to let it get to your head, too much. Even though you and I have the same rank now, you better get through your thick skull. If the Earl's squad is in a pond, then I'm the biggest and fattest fish in it. If it's a swamp, then I'm a huge mean toad sitting on a hefty water lily surrounded by tiny frogs. If it's a... We get the point. I croak, you croak too. I want to catch a mosquito. You've already grabbed two. I'm going to dive into the water. You've been waiting for me at the bottom for half an hour.
This is so funny. It's like... It's just take the modern military, like, tropes about things that they'll say, and then you stick it on the sergeant from the 100 Years' War. It's pretty funny. Remember this one simple rule and you will never have any problems. I am the boss here and you are just a little errand boy. That's great. He's going to make sure we're treated with respect, so we're in very good shape, actually. As far as getting enough reputation and Earl reputation to be able to go to England, I think that's where we're headed. And by the way, I've never had an extended long playthrough in England. Also note that our virtue is up to 97 with us wearing the Forsaken Trinket, so we'll probably just consider that permanently attached as if it were the Oath itself. Now, I still think probably the best combination of things is Oath plus Templar plus Knight's Chain. But to have the immunity from injuries is... Well, it will eventually be useful. So, here's another unfortunate thing. The sheath can only store... can be used to equip a secondary weapon. I don't think it can be used to store two-handed weapons, which kind of makes sense. But what you would really love to have is like an axe, a two-handed axe that you start equipped, and then you kind of like toss on the ground, and then you can pick it up later or whatever, but so that you could go over to the one-handed axe, but then where would your shield be? Anyway, I mean, just it's all about damaging armor. That's the point I was trying to make is I wish there was a way to damage armor and then swap it back out. But that, as far as I know, is not possible. Okay, well, we could actually get a medicine with a canteen. Oh, do we have enough leather? We do have enough leather for a canteen. Why don't we put on these working gloves while we craft this, just to make sure or to try to ensure that we get the... Oh, yeah, the extra bonus. So, 1, 2, got it. 1, 2, got it. And then 1, 2, antidote. Perfect. We got 2 of them, which means we can go over to you, talk. Oh. Okay. I guess that things are already at a tipping point with her, so we don't really need to do anything. We already did all that crafting for nothing. I forgot that the fight itself is another potential bonus. And by the way, is Eva... Are you coming on a very important mission? Oh, we practiced the... Yeah, we did that. Great, I'm sure she said. Before we go into the city, we have to equip our trinkets accordingly. Ooh. Which means we can't use that. And I think the order that you equip them actually is important here too. So put our canteen in there. Put an antidote in just because it'll save space. Yeah, okay, so let's go over to our chest. Get cross pendant. That's the important one. So unequip this just for a moment. I want cross pendant, then I want loot, then I want 4-leaf clover. So we have a little bit of extra luck on our side. Okay, let's go try this thing. By order of the prince, we're going. With loot in your hands and confused expression on your face, you don't really look much. Okay, well, Trinket check was indecisive. So now we're going as a musician. We can perform a song because this is actually totally fine since we're a musician. Now, then this other person discovers us and we have a chance to either try to settle it peacefully or stun with loot. This will destroy our loot. Let's try to settle the matter peacefully. And we passed our virtue check. Okay, he leaves us alone. And we succeed. Oh, well, let's rely on luck. We have it! 4-leaf clover! Hooray! Alright, so we get another plus 10 reputation with the Earl and some money. Very good. But I think at this point, even though our virtue... Well, I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse. I really am, aren't I? I think we put this back on, though. Our virtue is going to drop here to 70 because the stupid cross that we put on... almost unfortunate to say those words... was actually giving us virtue, which means that we're punished for putting it on at all. That's just a load of malarkey, if you ask me. That's really too much. Trigger mechanism. Crossbow shots will always bypass shields. That's actually pretty cool. So if we did a crossbow build, that would be a useful item. Parrying dagger is still pretty good, in my opinion. Let's buy the healing herb. And no more leather yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll get one wine bottle. Those are actually nice to have at least one to reduce poison. And we're at 7 out of 9, so we still have a little bit of space remaining. We didn't buy that trinket, so we might as well go to Cecilia. And give her medical supplies. Okay, well, let's just do this. Plague mask, get, proceed. Good. So we're in pretty good shape. 104 with Cecilia. It's not 100, mind you. We didn't get to exactly 100. We may have gone over it, but that's fine. Alright, so let's stick this in here. If we have space, we do a little bit. Get those working gloves down. I don't know. I need to stop playing with the inventory so much, but it's just part of who I am that I feel like all the time I need to be managing it. So I'm going to sell one of the medicines. I don't think we really need it. Kettle hat. We already have the chapel. Okay, that's good. Gambeson. Have we still not got a Gambeson? I'll take another Aventail and I'll take this Gambeson, and there's a reason why. We actually can sell these items. I mean, well, we can sell them. That's full stop. But if we end up going to France, hopefully we won't, with the Olivia, we can always use those items to donate to the militia there. But I think, have we not had... Yeah, we didn't have a Gambeson yet. And I always like having extra Aventails for different helmet combinations. Alright, wanted poster. We have already used our travel this time? Yeah, we have. So, you know what? Put it back. Put it back. It's a broken record at this point. One inventory spot left. Put one of our healing herbs in, I guess. We have 7 inventory spots left. Just way too many trinkets. Give me a second. I gotta thin these out. Okay, so instead of really working out my trinket situation, I feel like we can actually reduce some of the stuff by doing some armor. Now, we're in pretty good shape already. So let's check out what we have here. We have 585, 445 plus 3070 equals 3298. And also, I should go back and we should show this. We should actually look at this a little bit more closely, because I need to do the Gambeson instead. Okay, so the total craftsmanship here is only 22. We can do 3 higher. We have stat penalty reduction is 5, so it's only 110. And its price is plus 42 as well. 32 and 5 for 98.45, but we can do better. Not just changing over to this, which is... Is it the same? Sorry, one of these is supposed to be better. 110, 100. Yeah, okay, good. So this is actually better then, right? 32.5 prestige. How does the gambeson any better? Is there any benefit to the gambeson? I don't think so. So we'll definitely want to use the leather armor with it. I don't know why I would ever do anything other than that. Okay, but this is still, I mean, it's great. Even if you were to try to pay 110 for this, it would still be completely fine, right? So the cost of this one is 337. Sorry, the cost of this one is 352. But we can do a little bit better. We have 1 civic talent point remaining, and we don't really know what we'll want to do here. So one really good thing for us to do is not craftsman, although this does increase the chance of doubling by 5%. That's pretty minor. We can do armor smith. Now we'll go back over, just do the same thing and see what the difference is. I've never done a comparison just like this before, so we'll see. Yeah, it gives us plus 15, plus 1 armor, plus 1 armor, plus 3 prestige. So the plus 1 armor is the big difference. Now we're at 33 and 6 instead of 32 and 5. But you know, the cost has gone up a little bit as well. Prestige is up a little bit higher. That doesn't really matter to us. But we still have a penalty of 1. I don't know if it'll make any difference, but let's also go ahead and check out whether or not increasing our craftsmanship to 25 makes any difference. Okay, we're completely spent as far as stamina goes, but I mean, I guess let's mortify. Good, we got fatigue recovery there. That last one was very nice. Heal this real fast. Let's go back to crafting and see. Now we're at crafting skill of 25. Okay, so it doesn't look like it made any real difference. Cost maybe went up a little bit. So it looks like once you get to 22, you're already good enough. That's good for me to know for the future. I know that 25 is the max that you need. And yeah, there's like no agility. I mean, there's only 1 agility penalty. 33. Higher the armor, I think it's the less likely it gets damaged, but I probably already said this. In my experience, custom armor tends to get damaged very quickly. So let's craft this, it's very good. And that reduces 2 of the items that we were storing into just 1. We'll put it back for now, we don't need to use it. But it is, I mean, that is great. It's quite good. There's going to be some fights where we're going to want to use that. We can do the same thing, and you know, it might as well, since we already have all this stuff ready to go, with our helmet. Now we don't have, I guess we don't have another, we don't have another helmet to replace it, so you know what, in fact we won't do this. But I just want to show off the crafting system. I think it's a lot of fun to, okay, it's not a lot of fun. It's a system which can be used if you want to. And you know, there's some playthroughs I don't use it, but some playthroughs I do. What did I want to sell? I saw this hunting knife. We're going to sell that. I could probably actually sell some of these things now that I know that 22 is kind of like the cap. What else? Hunter's hat. Well, I think that we want that for Bart. So before I forget, I know that there's something coming up where Bart's going to want to use it. Is this the... No, it's the... Only 7 armor. I mean, it's only it's the 2 penalty one. I'm going to go ahead and buy that for him. We'll see. There's eventually going to be something we use it for. It's nice to have a big chest when you know all the different things you're going to have to be preparing for. So that did technically consolidate 1 item. It's not a whole lot of space. But we can also put a few more trinkets on, can't we? So, that one on. And maybe the Knight's Chain for now? Oh yeah, our Virtue's almost all the way back up, which is good to see. So instead of the Knight's Chain, I think we'll risk putting on the Pentacle Shield. Take off the 4-leaf clover. How's that looking now? 77. Well, that's not bad. And yeah, we have a good reputation with everyone. So we're only a little bit left in the story. What do I want to do? I want to train as much as possible before we go. Which means coordination, apparently. And we need to get lucky here. Oh, blood loss. That's not what I wanted. I wanted fatigue. I mean, you know, don't let me seem like I'm not... Oh, there we go. We got it. Very good, very good. Heal that. And train coordination. And we're good to go. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind taking a little bit of fatigue in. If we really wanted to, we could equip the loot, and then we'd be in better shape. We could probably do that no problem. But we also don't need to. So, I really don't need to keep this shield either. I might as well just use the heater shield. But since I already have it, yeah, it's again that old thing where Tortuga just uses whatever he has. Alright, so let's just double check inventory real fast. This is definitely a passable set of trinkets. I think this is our A game. I may want to swap out this for the Butcher's Blade, though. I'd really, really like the increased chance to injury. Although weapon skill, man, you really can't go wrong with that either. Let's leave it as is. Let's see how this one goes. Okay, we will let... Oh. I picked the wrong one. Anyway, we attacked first. It won't be a big deal. It looks like the old sergeant. This guy's not going to last very long. In fact, we probably shield him to death. 2/3 chance to miss. Oh my. That's a great start, isn't it? Alright, let's try this again. Let's get this going. There we go. Didn't get any of the extra benefits out of it. His strength is 13, my strength is 26, so we have exactly doubled his strength. Seems pretty good. No good chance to hit quite yet, though. We gotta be attacking, though, to earn the respite tokens, so I will be a little bit more aggressive here just to get those. Yeah, we got 88% chance. We'll take that. Just so we have the... and we cut his arm muscles as well. That's the... we don't even have the trinket for that on. Alright, pull back to balanced, and then recover first, and then we'll respite. So he's not going to have a very easy time hitting us at all. His weapon skill is reduced by a whopping 11. I'm pretty sure that puts him negative. It puts him at 0. Well, I mean, that's already bad enough, isn't it? Lower our fatigue as much as possible. Then we want to do another overhead strike. Looks like we can land it anywhere. What kind of armor are you wearing? 15 and 15, so we'll go with the limbs again. And mainly we're just using those hits as a vehicle to get some respites in, which are giving us, you know, a total of minus 26 every hit. So we almost don't want to do too much damage so that we can get more of those. Let's do one recovery as well. Ah, look at that. Even after just a few, we already got -1 for reputation. Yeah, but anyways, going back to that little question about whether to charge forward or not, I didn't intend to charge forward, I just didn't read closely enough. Alright, do the respite. It's just funny to me that 2 respites and a recovery is already enough to warrant being called timid. Doesn't make sense. Will it really happen again? No. Okay, well we got a little bit of our fatigue back. And now it's time to finish him off. And the Earl's happy about that. And we got weapon skill. Good. Alright, flag rum, wooden shield. I think I'll equip that more than this. I don't know. Oh, it's the shield wall next, too. You know what? I'm fine using the poor man's shield. It's actually fine. Okay, what's the next thing? Wait, is it the top of the wall? It's not the shield wall yet, right? By the way, do I have any other items I want to put over here? I don't think so. Let me swap out the knight's thing for the loot, though, so I get a little bit extra fatigue recovery. Yeah, we're at the top here. Alright, good. So I see an opportunity for us to destroy a shield, which is always nice. I think of that as like basically free respite tokens. Gonna wait for our ally to get a little bit fatigued first before we use the loot. Wow, nice. Critical strike. He almost killed this guy by himself. Not Bart. You know, Bart's still injured somewhere. You know, we got fainted there, so we weren't able to do anything else anyway. Yeah, this guy's going to be very hard to hit, too. Weapon skill 5, but, I mean, the reach 4. Oh, that's 4. They damage us? Where'd they go? Oh, no, they hit our ally and damaged his armor. It's down to 9 from, I think, 12. We have the same one, so we can check. First guy's going to be pretty easy to finish off. So I guess we'll just do that. Off with his head. I'm expecting somebody else to come and fill in, but is that not going to happen? Well, let's do some respites first. And our allies winded. Seems like a good opportunity for us to use the loot. There we go. A lot better. And he hit him. I mean, he might just kill this guy all by himself. It's a real battle. I don't want to get, you know, in the middle of it. We can go down to 0 if I keep respiting, but I think I'll do one attack first. I mean, if we get a chance, if this guy doesn't kill him. So, yeah, that'll definitely kill the guy. It may even kill him just using a one-handed. It did. Okay, fine. 25 fatigue isn't bad. We'll take what items we can. Another Butcher's Blade. There's been playthroughs where I didn't get any of those. Alright, here's I believe, the wall. And for that, with our fatigue low, I think we'd prefer probably a better shield. Because Shield Bash might be pretty useful there. I think the well-tuned loot will still serve us well. I do think so. 75. So we can take this off. Well, let's just try to leave it on and just permanently leave it on if at all possible. Okay, well this is a good combination. Let's Shield Bash first, since we did keep our loot. Come on. Oh, no. Wow. Actually landed it. It pierced their lung. Stamina recovery reduced by 3. Now, I don't know if that's very important because they do have this, whatever, whirlwind thing they do, which effectively makes them lose a lot of their fatigue. 86%. I mean, you gotta like those odds. I like them enough to put it up to 96%. Would love to have seen something there, but yeah, step forward, that's perfect. That's what I was hoping to see, just so that they wouldn't attack me. We still have an opportunity here. And they had a 45% chance, I didn't even consider that. Let's just destroy the guys in the front shield. No, sorry. Just take his shield out so that our ally can hit. Also gives us a couple of respite tokens. Looks like he went for the back line anyway. Okay, good. He blocked this. Oh, this is Bart. I forgot about that. This is the real one. So I guess he's back. Cecilia's got him on his feet. 67. 27. Yeah, let's use respite. Very nice. Oh, good. Keep blocking with that shield. Block chance is 65. What the heck? Is he wearing a ring or something? I don't... Oh, that one is 65. You're right. Okay. Well, good. They haven't attacked me yet. We'll do another attack. 45% chance. Once they do their little spin thing, I forgot what it's called, but they are... They will replace their shield as well. Well, we're getting pretty lucky. Oh, they damaged good old Bart's helmet. That's it. Fatigue minus 30. No, that was not it. Take it back. They did hit Bart, but we're in pretty good shape. He's winded. Let's just remove this now. Good, he's back. Well, not yet, but he will be in a moment. We'll recover as well. Oh, they're still recovering, huh? So there's two ways of killing shield wall. I didn't show this off. I didn't even really know it. Is that if you kill the guy in front, I mean, it makes sense. If somebody had asked me if it could be that way, I would have said yes. But you kill the guy in front, and it'll reduce the hit points for the shield wall. When they push forward, there it is. Well, they're just giving you an opportunity to slowly cut away at their hit points. So basically, we kill either of these guys and we end the wall. But I have plenty of respite, so let me actually fix myself up. Since Bart looks in very good shape, and I think we can take out the guy in front whenever we want, which should end the battle. His shield is really holding. Oop, that time. We can go one more time. I think this won't kill him. Yeah, 6. Oh, bleeding. And still the shield, very good. We'll do our respite. Check feint, not what I would have expected there. Doesn't have a helmet anymore, he's going to be very easy to kill, we just need to make sure Bart doesn't die. That was only 1 damage, okay, that's pretty good. We'll take one more swing at it. And by that I mean we'll wait one more turn before we actually swing. Just get another respite. Hard to really convince anybody at this point that it's not the right call to kill this guy, since you know, I mean, we have perfect stamina, off with his head, kill the shield wall. Fighting like a lion, we did it. We will loot them. We need, oh yeah, this is good, we actually wear that. Mail armor. Gauntlets. They have the highest coverage, I think, out of all the gauntlets. The mail stockings definitely have the highest coverage out of all the leg stuff. Although there is one with like 15 armor. And I think that there's one arm gauntlet thing with 13 armor. And those are probably better off used in the end game compared to the other stuff. Alright, another poor man's shield. At least we have a water skin. We can put that in our thing. Shieldmaster's ring is very expensive. So we'll put this in there. We will put the soldier's axe in a sheath. And we'll probably get ready to get rid of something. Maybe the healing herbs. Scabbard's 35, this is 40, this is 65. We'll definitely want that. We have 2 spots left. Well, technically the poor man's shield is more expensive. So if that's the case, do we really want to get rid of the healing herbs? Yeah, money is everything. Alright, chapter 3, very good. So, we got another +1 strength and vitality from Colossus. We'll say, of course, this guy's going to be trying to get us to do something. I forget what. Oh yeah, to kill DeRoche, which we now know is Ava's father. So we will probably not be doing that. Oh man, okay, so what's the plan for this one? Well, I guess this is what I was waiting for before doing the crossbow thing. So, trigger mechanism. Why don't you point that out to me? But yeah, we'll get rid of some of these junk items, including both these shields. I think it's fine to get rid of those. What did I end up? I still have it. That's a much better shield. I don't mind keeping that for the moment. We believe we have 2 butcher blades, so we'll get rid of that. Broken shield pendants just keep falling upon me. We'll even get rid of the Shieldmaster's ring. There might be a good use case for this. Like the shield cover, not so much, but the +15 shield action, that includes shield bashes. But usually with my strength high enough, I feel like shield bashes are still around 60. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that because it's good money. And we're up to 1200 at this point, so I could actually afford the expanded chest for 500. Might do that. Are we going to end up keep using the 4-leaf clover? 160. It's a good amount of money. The oath sells for 5, which is... They really make it so you're not supposed to sell that thing. Get rid of the scabbard for sure. Leather cuirass, I'm going to sell this as well. It's an item that we could keep and use to donate to the militia, but I'd rather just sell it for now. Chainmail Gorget, but 012, that's what probably is enough to keep me from wanting to use it to save my own neck. We will need a crossbow in order to do the next one, but we need like a good crossbow. Unfortunately, that is, I don't think, good enough. I want the messenger. If we lay eyes on the messenger, that's the one I'm going to try to use. But I don't see it here. We're actually going to need a poisoned bolt as well, but it has to be a good one. That's not good enough for us. We can always try going to Bart and seeing what he has to say. Oh, wait, let's... Where is he? Where is the boy? No, don't want that. Oh, we don't want the... I don't want to deal with the mess with the crossbowman, getting him all his stuff, but let's see if we can get a better shield. And I probably should have asked him for a freaking crossbow. That would have been smart. 90, that's 90 with this trinket equipped, so we're in pretty good shape there. In fact, look at this. 100 with soldiers and 90 with the Earl. So we're definitely in the realm of going to England. So Fald, if we see something, the leather armor instead of the gambeson, we'll definitely buy that and use it instead. I don't remember what the advantage of the gambeson was, but I thought there was an advantage. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just, wrong. Wanted poster. Well, I can see that we're time up for this. There's time. The time is up. My goodness, words are hard. The time is up for this video as well. I can maybe scavenge the next one. Yes, we can try it. Falcon Tower is where we're going to want to take our shot at DeRoche. We can go ahead and shoot at him and wound him. We will not be able to kill him. And it's good to do that. Just especially we want to keep our reputation with the Earl pretty high. But for now, I'm going to call this video to a close. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, take care.